Relief, joy, happy hugs, and tears. A mix of emotions for Yaya Samatar after finding out he is now a protected person in Canada.
It's really unbelievable. The day I was coming to Canada, I was not, expecting the hospitality.
Samatar fled Somalia in August 2014. He made his way to Ethiopia, then flew to Brazil, trekking through Central America and Mexico, then arrested in Texas, imprisoned for more than 6 months. More than a year later, Samatar swam across the Red River and was picked up in Emerson. His running ended with today's decision, and he didn't wait for the hearing to be over to share the good news.
I was texting my wife and my brother.
Samatar worked with youth and the elderly in Somalia, and he promises that charity work will continue.
What I have been doing, it doesn't mean that if I left the country, I have to forget it or I have to leave it behind. My country needs me. My community needs me. My people needs me.
Congratulations.
His lawyer says there's more work ahead.
Integration and having family unification, and that requires money, and Yaya has been volunteering, but he has been not given a work permit until now, and so he's got to build his life again.
In 12 to 14 months, Samatar will be a permanent resident. His wife and 4 children will get the same status.
I have a lot of things to do in Winnipeg. I want to make my home Winnipeg fast.
And find a job fast to raise the thousands of dollars needed to bring them to safety in his new home. Megan Fiddler, CBC News, Winnipeg.
A happy surprise for a Somalian refugee who swam across the Red River to gain entry to Canada. His refugee board hearing was cut short today, and Yaya Samatar's claim was accepted. CTV's Megan Roberts explains why his case is now part of a bigger election issue.
Congratulations, old boy.
1 year and 3 continents after Yaya Samatar left Somalia, he can finally feel safe. An immigration board granted Samatar refugee status in Canada. Samatar fled Somalia, forced to leave his family and children due to his work as a humanitarian and journalist.
Anyone who has the capacity to influence and has the power to introduce change at any level of society is targeted by Al-Shabaab.
Samatar's journey took him from Somalia to Brazil. He hiked through jungle to Colombia, then through Central America. After being detained in America, Samatar went north and swam across the Red River. He believed it would land him in Canada.
It was the worst year I had since I was born. It was a difficult year for me.
The plight of refugees and stories of those fleeing for a better life have become a key issue in this federal election, with parties promising to bring tens of thousands of refugees to Canada in the near future. But advocates say it won't be that simple.
Paperwork that used to be 5 or 8 pages is now 25, 30, 40 pages of applications that have to be done.
That process highlighted this election amidst the Syrian refugee crisis. All 3 parties promised to bring more refugees to Canada. The NDP promises to fast-track private sponsorship, and the Liberals promise to spend $100 million to help process refugees. Some who work with refugees say the citizen and immigration system itself needs work. Karen Gordon says refugees wait years to get to Canada, and once here, they have little support and inadequate resources after a hard journey.
And they're having to flee often over the bodies of their family and friends.
The human faces of a crisis and campaign. Megan Roberts, CTV News, Winnipeg.